You know, I mean, my last rant about Peter was pretty tame compared to what I'm going to say. Do people see that message? Meet him at 7 or 8. I was about to say between, but you know what? That would be too logical. This ain't the cable company, but they said that between this and that time, but it sort of is. Because 7 or 8, those are two specific, distinct times. 7 or 8. So, we're supposed to go all the way into Whitestone from our locations close to Flushing. And we're supposed to take buses there that'll take at least an hour to get there, if not more. So we're expected to go this great distance for a time that may not even exist when we reach the destination. It might happen an hour later. Say it is 7. Say it's not. Then we'll be waiting for a whole hour, and Peter will probably be home eating bacon and eggs while we're standing out there in the cold waiting for him to arrive. So convenient for him. Don't you just love it when people make plans that benefit them but don't benefit you in any way? And you're left standing out in the cold while they're enjoying the warmth of their house and bed. Wow, that's really fascinating. And it's probably why I've had it about up to here and my anger is about to explode out of my neck. I'm not even going to have a head anymore because that shit's just going to pop off and I'll be left with a stove. But, I'm going to just come out of my house and I'm going to make my way to Whitestone to realize that nothing is going to happen until an hour later. I don't even know what to say. The text speaks for itself. You people saw the message. There's no way I can make that up. It was sent to my phone. I don't even really know what else to say. It speaks for itself.
But how about this one? Why don't you hold this for them to see too?
Oh, so we have yet another text.
Yes, so he admits that he's going to be late.
Now, how could you know that you're going to be late if you have nothing to do? What can a person possibly who doesn't go to school or doesn't have work that morning, what are they supposed to do? What
he's off that day.
Oh, so you know what? But nothing could possibly be holding him up. Even if he did, he would work later on in the day. But how could you know that you're going to be late and give a time? Say 7 or 8 o'clock, because I might be late for 7 and I might be late for 8. So there isn't even a set time at all. I don't understand how you can predetermine that you're going to be late. Usually being late is done by accident. It's by a scheduling mishap or something else, like a bus is late or there was an unexpected amount of traffic on the highway. You just can't say, oh, I'm going to be late before you even, head out to your destination or you're even aware of any shortcoming in the trip. But obviously Peter can see into the future because he is the Messiah. So obviously he knows something's going to happen. So he's just letting us know ahead of time that he's going to be late. But wait a minute. Hold on. I just thought of something. Before you even say something, let me guess. First of all, wouldn't he try to design a plan around this shortcoming? That's probably what you were going to say, Cam. So why doesn't he come up with an alternative plan? But yet he chooses not to? So, which leads me to believe that this shortcoming has to happen for some reason, or else it would create some kind of Back to the Future style paradox. We already talked about Back to the Future and how Peter loves it so much. Maybe his life is based around that movie, but mine is not. I have no interest in going to the future or going back to 1955. But, I would like to purchase a DeLorean, but I'm not really too sure how well the insurance would cover a car from 1985. So I don't really have an interest, even though I love that movie, I don't really have an interest in being a part of that movie. However, Peter does have a vast interest in being a part of films from that year. It's just not my taste.
But why can't, if he knows what time he might be there, why not just have us go there at that time? Why tell us to go there at possibly 7 a.m. when he might get there at 10?
It's a good point, and it just plays into the fact that there is no logic at all in anything that he does. Logic is just a suggestion. Nobody says that you must think in terms of logic. You can think illogically. It's perfectly legal in this country, and sometimes I think that there should be something in the Constitution that forbids you to think illogically, because you know what? It really pisses me off. And so, I think that maybe they should have a Brad law in the Constitution. I think there should be a Brad amendment. whatever useless amendment they're up to. This one, if there was the Bill of Rights, there should be an 11th Amendment to go along with it, and that one's the Brad Amendment, which says that Peter must use logic, in every form in life because it inconvenienced me. Now, I would really, really like to go to the paintball pro shop, but I'm not even sure if this is going to happen. And quite frankly, if my alarm rings at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., I'm probably going to throw my cell phone across the room. But, that's besides the point. It is besides the point because now we're talking about going there. I'd be more than happy to meet him. It might be an inhumane early time that I hate because I hate waking up early because I'm not a morning person. But, if you're going to stress me out that much, give me a time. At least I will fight through that stress. And I can appreciate that you at least have a time set for me. But you do not. You do not have a time at all. So I'm going to get up early. My phone's going to be broken, so I can't even contact you because I just tossed it across the fucking room. So, and Cam's probably going to break his, so it's not even like I can say, hey, Cam, let me borrow your phone. That's not even an option because it'll be broken. But, any more questions? What more can be said?
I feel like just contemplating it will just make my cholesterol go up.
And we all know how important it is to keep our cholesterol levels down in this day and age. So I think it's just best that we just contemplate this.